Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the championship run. And we're going to be going to the next boss on Death difficulty for No More Heroes 3 with my favorite boss in the game. Possibly a contender for top 5 in the entire series of No More Heroes, and that is Midori Midorikawa. A very unique boss. Story-wise, she might be a little bit baffling for people that are not familiar with Suda's previous work, in particular Red, Blue, and Green, but she also has some ties with the Silver Case games. It's all just extra required reading, but you don't have to. Essentially, a very fascinating character, potentially a fun future character for future games that Grasshopper Manufacture makes, but in the meantime, Midori Midorikawa in this particular game is a lot of fun to fight against, primarily due to the fact that unlike the rest of the bosses in the game, you don't fight as Travis. Instead, you fight against her in full green mode. Full green mode means that you need to strategize according to the stuns when the big red arrow appears on the screen. Once that happens, you can open her up to more damage, and the whole point of this is that you're keeping track of her HP as it goes down and knowing how to react accordingly to her attacks. It's a very fast-paced kind of battle because of how quick the armor is, and it's just a really great example of in-game power scaling where Travis has to become, he has to assume this much more powerful form in order to be a match for Midori, and we see that encapsulated here. A lot of her moves are fairly easy to dodge because all you really need to do is just speed around them, but there are plenty of hazards on the ground that will make things difficult. Obviously, they view this. This is a very difficult fight to finish unscathed, as you can tell by the B rank on the screen. Being able to fight against this boss unscathed is not impossible, but it's just very extremely difficult due to how chaotic the nature of this battle is. So getting hit by fire will only take down a third of your total HP. But if you get hit by her regular attacks, obviously you will die instantly, as with the rest of the bosses. One thing to note is that if you're trying to go for super rare materials, getting less than an S or an SS rank isn't that big of a deal. It is still possible to get those drops. As you can tell with me, I managed to get the unique drop from Midori with a B rank. So yeah, a bunch of different attacks to look out for, and some of them are a little bit too punishing to the point where you don't necessarily know how to dodge them, but hopefully after watching this video you will know exactly what to do. So let's get things started. Part of what makes this such an interesting fight too is that they just throw you right into the deep end. The first couple of attacks to point out is her flamethrower, where she just shoots a straight beam. It relieves a giant trail of flame, and it can be very difficult to dodge this one, and even then you can probably still get caught by it if you're not careful. Okay, this is the sun. Do not try to dodge this, just get under her. Get under her and follow up an attack. Okay, so the attack that I just dodged was the sword swipes. Sword swipes is what you're definitely going to be wanting to look forward to. It's the easiest one. After 2 strikes, normal jump attack in, and continue the assault. Whenever I get this stun, I always do 3 strong attacks followed up by 3 regular attacks. Okay, whenever she teleports, she is going to end up on the other side. When in doubt, just dodge in that direction. I almost got hit, that was scary. Just dodge in that direction and then run towards her. She'll shoot the fireballs. Feel free to jump around them. Is she gonna start phase 2 yet? Not yet. She has the sliver. Here we go. So, the moment you see her enter phase 2, she will do that attack, which can be dodged. It can be dodged conventionally by just hanging in the air as it's going on, but honestly, just interrupt it with your skills. Okay, let's see if she's going to do it again. There it is. Once that happens, do your other skill. And this particular skill will stun her immediately. Ooh, that's scary. Oh! That was almost a kill. I almost died that time. See, that's how difficult it is to dodge sometimes, because when you try to go in for a punish, you're going to end up getting caught in the flames. But the thing is, though, it's for all intents and purposes, it's a very easy fight to predict as long as you understand what to do beforehand. So whenever a phase begins, she's going to go create that giant vortex, and you could dodge it just by hanging into the air and levitating. And what that does is that, like, you just have to wait a couple of seconds before the attack runs out, and then once that finishes, then you can go for some more free hits. But to be honest, I would rather just get it over with, use a skill. But another reason why this is a difficult fight to SS rank as well is that you have to have more skill uses, but because the cooldowns for the full green modes are so long, it's like it takes so long, and you want to get this fight over with as soon as possible, because the longer this fight goes, the sooner Midori is going to find a way to just mess you up. And if you're right beside her when she does that giant vortex move, it's game over immediately. Alright, hey, we got a rare. See? I just said earlier in the video, if you fight her on B rank, or you get a B rank after beating her, you still have a chance to get a rare. You know what? Let's do that fight again. I like this fight a lot, and I feel like I didn't go over too much of the details, because this fight happens so fast. It's like the fastest fight in the entire game. Famous last words. What could possibly go wrong? So yeah, the sun attack, it's just that you have to get under her. If you try to dodge it by running around her, then you're going to get hit by it. It's just a large attack that's so difficult to dodge. Flamethrower, just be around it. Be very mindful of your spacing when you're doing that. Be very mindful of your spacing for the flamethrower. Because if you jump into it, you can still get hit by it. Stay. Don't teleport away. 1, 2, 3. Okay, teleport away. With this attack, it's very difficult to predict it. So I would recommend... Oh boy, oh no. Just get away. If you're far away, you have a chance at dodging it. Oh man. This is bad. She has like everything she needs to just make my life miserable. Okay, phase 2. Push her away from the flames. Oh no, I can't make it in time. You know what, just hit her once and dodge away. Oh no. Oh boy, okay. We can make it work. I don't know if I can make it in time. Can I? I'm not going to risk it. Oh no. Don't push yourself in the flame. Yes! I wasn't sure if I was going to make it. That was a really risky move, but again, like, if you die, don't worry about it. Just try it again. Like, this is the kind of fight where I've practiced it so much, but it's just like, you have to really be careful that you don't accidentally mess yourself up in the process. And again, like I've demonstrated earlier in the video, don't worry about taking damage. I think that was one of the mistakes that I made. I never finished fights properly because I was sour about taking damage. Ooh, another rare. You know what? Let's keep recording so that I can have better RNG. Let's just make it better for us. You guys got time for one more? Yeah, sure. More. Oh, wait, not that one. No, not that one. Let's see if I can do it again. Like, this is the kind of fight where trying to explain it is one thing. And part of me's worried that I'm not explaining it well enough, but hopefully the demonstration is good enough. Something that never... Like, that still is like an iffy thing for me, is commentating while playing, especially these high-pressure situations. Oh, feeling daring today, are we? 3 flamethrowers in a row. Getting in as many regular attacks as you can is good for getting that stun. Oh no, am I pushing her into it? I am. Ah, that could have been so good. That could have been so good, but unfortunately the flames are there. Don't get greedy. Oh boy. Dodge! Oh, scary stuff. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, dodge out of there. I could have snuck in an additional hit there. Yes, this is a good attack. Oh no, she get pushed into the flame again. Oh no. Okay, let's position her properly. No, not quite. Oh, it's getting hot! Oh no. Okay, okay, I guess we'll try to dodge it. Yes! Okay, you know what? It's fair to say that I demonstrated it properly. How to dodge that attack that is very inconsistent to dodge. Just hang in the air for as long as you can. That was tense. I don't know. This new mic that I have is pretty sensitive. You can probably hear my heart pounding. And no rare. I guess that's a sign for me to stop recording. But yes, Midori Midorikawa, a very fun fight to farm, and it's one of those things where, like, normally whenever a game, an action game, tries to change up the format, to change the way that you fight, it's, you know, like, different controls, plays a different character, it tends to feel out of place and strange, but I feel like with this particular fight, it's a very good storytelling method. With how, again, like Travis, he assumes a more powerful form to fight against this boss. And it's in a way where it's still plenty intuitive, it's still a lot of fun, and that's kind of what I feel that like Suda games in general tend to be about, is that they're super interactive in nature, but they also tell a unique story in a way that only a game could. But that's a whole other topic that I might have to touch on another time. But guys, thank you very, very much for joining me. Like I said, you don't need to have an S or SS rank in order to get the reward. As you can tell from this video, it's undoctored and unedited, that it is entirely possible to get what you need as you work towards the goal of getting all the materials necessary to get all the chips. And yeah, that is Midori Midorikawa. She's great. She's like a Punk Rock Pyra from Xenoblade Chronicles 2. And definitely one of my favorite bosses in the entire series, by far. So hope you guys enjoyed watching as much as I had playing it. Until then, I'll see you guys next week, or next time. The next video, I guess it'll be more than a week by the time more people start watching this. But we're going to be fighting against some more conventional bosses, with more conventional control scheme and movesets. So I hope to see you guys there. Take care, everyone.